today I'd like to chat about first-time home buyers and the opportunities that exist for repeat buyers. And there's a lot of misconceptions out there.
A ton.
Okay, so most of the calls I get are people that are on the fence, they lack confidence, and they do not think that they can buy a house either because their credit scores are maybe not at par, or they are under the impression that they need to have a ton of money in the bank to purchase. And we know that's simply not true.
No, it's not.
So when we talk about first-time home buyers, let's focus on that for a second. We have some really great programs that we offer. We have a wonderful state program. It's Rhode Island Housing, and we are one of their top lending partners, which means if you are a first-time home buyer out there and you're on the fence about whether you should buy, call me for a consultation, and I can walk you through some options that you may have.
Okay.
You can purchase with really not a lot of skin in the game. I mean, I want people not to come to me if they have $300 in their bank account.
Yeah.
A good goal would be have about a mortgage payment saved in the bank before actually start considering the possibility of home ownership. You can purchase a single family or a multifamily home with 0% down, and again, have a little bit of a padding, but that is through our Rhode Island Housing program. The rates are super low. We have a number of different programs that have what's called mortgage insurance and no mortgage insurance. Here's the thing. There's two different types of loans out there primarily. There's called conventional and a government-backed loan called FHA or VA, which you briefly discussed before. Government loans are going to give you a lower rate because they have a lot of mortgage insurance associated with it. However, if you compare a FHA loan to a conventional loan, choosing the lowest rate is not always going to give you the lowest payment. And that's what we need to plan ahead. And that's why, again, a consultation is always important because we want to learn about your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, and then we can properly point you in the right direction. So for the 0% downs, we can do single families, we can do multifamilies. There's a really, really great grant program. I'm sure you've heard the $7,500 that Rhode Island has. It's a huge deal. It came out last year, and it's helping people. It's $7,500 for people who are buying in Warwick, Providence, Woonsocket, Pawtucket, East Providence, and Cranston. So
Central Falls,
good part. Central Falls, thank you.
You're welcome.
$7,500. They stay in the house 5 years. They don't have to pay it back. Now, obviously, there's going to be some income limits, and we have to make sure you qualify. But the good news is if they are buying in a city that does not qualify for this grant program, they can still buy a house with no money down. So it's a win-win. Even if you are not a first-time home buyer, you can still purchase with just 3% down.
Talk about that program.
So there's a few. It's just Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac programs. They have 3 to 5% down, which can be a gift to your own funds, a 401k loan or withdrawal. It can be a gift from a family member or a close relationship as long as it's properly documented. And again, I'll help you plan ahead. I can't help you backtrack, so check with your mortgage professional on that. You can even buy a multifamily with 5% down with some of these new programs with no mortgage insurance.